Well, hello and welcome. Just decided to get up, get a quick coffee, and go for a walk in the woods. Got my safari hat on, so hey, that's what you got to do. You got to go through the woods and explore and just enjoy some shade in this very warm weather here in Albuquerque. But thank you for joining me. Let's go for a walk. Yeah, it looks like a lot of other people had the same idea today. There's a hawk squealing up there. What are you squealing about? I keep forgetting about the runners. Almost got run over there by the runners. Isn't this beautiful through here? Look at the sunlight just kind of streaming through this time of the morning. It's fairly quiet. You can hear some traffic. I'd like to hear that flowing Rio Grande, but it's pretty dead and dry. The humidity has just been high, or at least it feels like it's been high for a solid month. Just so uncomfortable, even though it gets down to the low 90s. But it's going to be way up there for a few more days, and well, we're into August now. And that is a very hot time of the year for us. So we just have to live with it, I guess. That's all you can do. Well, here's some water. Too bad it's mosquito infested. I did put on some bug spray, which should help a little bit. So disgusting. A lot of debris coming out here. Now, I've been here before where these tubes have been so packed the water couldn't even get through. So it looks like a lot of it's been blasted through. Mostly leaves, but a lot of trash. Very disgusting. Disgusting. That's not going to ruin my walk. This is interesting. Are these trees growing up out of this other tree? This dead tree? Or are they just growing up in the middle here? Oh no. I guess they're dead. They're not really growing, but they did at one time. Kind of interesting. I'm going to take a quick offshoot here up to, looks like a road. This must be the pipes that carry the junk down there. Okay, I know where I am now. I think that's the 8th Street Bridge right there. Goes out down into Borales, the village of Borales. I didn't realize how far east I was. So let's head down towards the bridge, see what that's all about. As I've said many times, I love to go for nature walks, and sometimes it's familiar places I've been before, maybe several times, and sometimes it's new places. But what seems to always happen is it's a mixture. It's going to a familiar place, taking some offshoots, and it's always at least a few things that are new. So that's what makes it a little more exciting, a little more interesting. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for all the runners and the bicyclists coming through here, I'd probably be pretty nervous being in this area. To be totally open and honest with you. Interesting graffiti down here. Kind of hard to see in the shadows there, but colorful. Some of these people really know how to do their lettering. It's amazing. True artists, I think, other than the scribbles. Look at that. I think it's amazing. Nice shadowing, nice lettering. Season's greetings. They're either old, too late, or too early. Trickle of water down here. Teeny little hummingbird right there. I don't know if you can see him. He's flittering around. Probably loves the bugs. You can hear him tweeting. Well, might as well go under the bridge at a little safer place. Other than getting run over. Well, it is time for some water. I am quite parched. Well, the nature walk has turned into civilization over here. got a Sonic and a Circle K. And I believe it's the Hispanic Cultural Center over here. Funny where you come out. You can't really see when you're in the bosque. Now the sun's hiding there, which kind of helps. Thank you, sun and clouds. Now it's just a nature walk. Nothing too exciting like explosions or pranks, or what else do you see on YouTube? Car crashes, train wrecks, police chases. Yeah, they get a lot more views. I get 0.01% of their low views. So, but that's all right. That's what I chose to do, and that's what I've stuck with. And I try to put a little life into my videos. I try to do certain things like I don't know what you'd call them, camera tricks, editing tricks. I did a video a few videos ago where I changed clothes and hats, and no one mentioned it at all. And I like when people mention the little things I do like that. And there's going to be something like that in this video also. But yeah, I'm not going to beg for it, but it's nice to hear, because those little things, they go by in 12 seconds, but they may have taken me 2.5 hours to do. So just interesting, just part of the job, I guess. So I wanted to just get that off my chest, off my heart. Thank you for your indulgence. Now I'm going across this bridge for no other reason that I like bridges. I don't know what it is about them. I think it's because they're usually a little higher and you can get some nice views. And they usually go over waterways, and this goes over this canal right here. Very muddy, but I like it. Makes for a nice little view here. Woo! Gotta be careful. Oh, that's not a lot of room for that water to come through underneath there. Might as well go in here since we're here. I love this place. Ooh, Spanish classes. That's what I need. Yo necesito hablar español. I was noticing some of my videos from a few years ago that I was climbing these rocks. I was going for this long walk and hardly broke a sweat. But boy, have things changed lately. I have a hard time walking very far now. I got a lot of different things going on. Knees, my elbows are really a problem right now. Tendonitis or epicondylitis, whatever you want to call it. Very painful. I've been wearing a brace on one arm, although it's on both arms, but it helps me get through the day at work. So dealing with that and just running out of breath a lot sooner. Just getting older. So I thought that's a shame, because I love doing things like that. I like really exerting myself, but I think a lot of those days are gone. But hopefully I can still provide some decent videos in this beautiful state of New Mexico. I think I was here not too long ago, and I remember from the time before I was here, they did a lot of landscaping, beautiful landscaping, all these rocks. And I remember going in that Disney, I don't know if it's Bank of America Theater or Disney, Roy Disney Theater, and it was really pretty nice. I mean, pretty pretty high class, if you will. Let's see, let's go up the middle here. Nice Roadrunner depiction and a yucca. Very nice. Oh, they got the little fountain going. All right. Love fountains. I'm attracted to them like a magnet, especially in the hotter days. Cools you off, psychologically at least. This is nice. That's the Roy E. Disney Center. Nice little memorial park here. There's a Horno down there. I've seen enough of those. I don't want to walk another 100 paces. Pretty nice one though. You always seem to see those in public places, public access places. Well, folks, as I was saying earlier, I get beat pretty quick, but I still like to get that video out. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got quite a trek. We're still going to check out and explore on the way back to my car. I don't know how far I walked. Probably about 8 miles. No. If I walked 8 miles, I'd be dead before the first mile. But I hope you enjoyed the walk around through the woods and the graffiti and all the fun little things here at the Cultural Center. It's a lot bigger than I showed now. I've showed it before. If you want to check out some videos, I've showed it quite in detail. And one of the buildings over here has this beautiful painting all over the ceilings. You can never catch it open, but definitely not open this early. But a beautiful area here in the Southwest. And I'm going to start my walk. And I'm reminded, for some reason, of the roots of this channel. If you haven't heard, just a quick synopsis. I basically just didn't want to go on anymore. It was just terrible just sitting in front of the TV for years. And long story short, I started watching YouTube because we were home during the pandemic, trying to work and watching YouTube on my breaks, and decided I want to do that. I want to share my city, my state. So I started getting out and walking around and filming. And that kept me from those thoughts, if you will. And of course, a lot of people don't really know that story. Some people that have been following me for a long time may have heard it several times. And some people just may have just plain forgotten. Well, that's all right. I'm not that important where I should stay on people's minds. But I'm reminded of that now because even though I don't feel real good, at least I'm not sitting at home in the heat and, I don't know, self-medicating or whatever you would do to get through the day, eating too much, what have you. And the funny thing is people say, oh, what are you going to do this weekend? Well, I'm going to go here or there. Boy, you sure go out and you sure travel a lot, and it seems like you do a lot of fun things. You must meet a lot of people. You must really have a knowledge of all this stuff because you're really living the life. Well, I don't know about that, but I say that to say this. People say, oh, what are you going to do up there or down there or wherever I'm going? I tell them I'm going, well, I'm going to make a video. Oh, yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. The sad thing is, that's the only reason I get out and do anything. And I'll tell that to people sometimes, which is kind of shameful, but that's the fact. That is the fact. I rarely, less than 1% will go somewhere without making a video or taking a picture or filming. And I know that's pretty sad, but hey, again, it keeps me going. It's what I do. And from their point of view, I can understand that. You don't go anywhere or do anything unless you're working, making a video. That is a fact. And sometimes you just got to speak your truth and be honest. I don't, well, I wish it wasn't that way all the time. But it's hard to do a lot of things alone. This is something I can do alone without too big of a problem. But people will suggest, hey, you should go here, you should go there, you should ride this or that. Some things it's kind of a block on my mind. Some things I just don't feel comfortable doing by myself, I guess. And so I've avoided some things I've wanted to do. And I'm not sure I give that as an answer why I haven't done it or probably won't do it. But sometimes they'll just say, well, I just haven't gotten around to it, or it's too far, or it's on my bucket list. Yeah, it is on my bucket list, but I don't know if I'll ever get to it if I have to do it by myself. Problem with these bikers is they forget this is not just a biker's trail, this is a walking trail also. But they forget that or don't care. Very lonely old bench down there, but gives you somewhere to sit. I see light at the end of the tunnel. End of the sore, tired, hot, dry mouth tunnel. I get a lot of people comment, quit whining, quit complaining. Well, I agree with you, but sometimes that's part of my life. It's part of the deal. Kind of hard to see with this camera, but at the downtown buildings there, nice and shiny in the morning sun. Coo.